usual suspect thing.
Usual suspect.
It's a usual suspect thing. It's a
usualsuspect6.com.
Say what?
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to my peoples and my guys, look alive. It's your boy Ack Reacher with another episode of the Jab Jamboree, produced by the LDBC, executive produced by the Full Berserker Clan. Let's get into it. Apologies, y'all. Again, apologies, y'all, for the delay. I know I was supposed to be on like a few hours earlier. I'm taking my brother Oddfellas time. But we got a treat for y'all today. I got my Dallas brother in the building. Shout out to all my Texas people. I got my Dallas brother in the building. I'm gonna say that again. You know what I'm saying? In the building. Good people's always. Big Ro. Before I bring them on, I just want y'all to know what we're going to be talking about. I have been doing this rapper series because the schedule of boxing is going to be very weak. Plus, it's 4th of July weekend. I'm going to be catching a couple of fireworks. So I wanted to make sure that that I gave y'all, some stuff to watch and view. I didn't want to leave y'all out there like that. So I wanted to give y'all something. And we are going to be naming our worst rappers of all time. Now, before we get started, I just want to say again, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, that Big Ro's list is not in any particular order. Mine is. His isn't. So when we go down his list, I'm going to be asking him his reasons why and what credentials that he needed for his worst rappers of all time list. Now, I want y'all to join in. I want y'all to put in rappers that you guys think are some of the worst rappers of all time. That doesn't mean that we didn't like something that they had, but from overall stances, that's where we coming from. So let me bring my brother Big Ro in here. Big Ro, you on mute. How you doing, bro? Tell the people what's going down. And
Hey, top of the morning to everybody, top of the AM, Big Ro checking in with you, Dallas, Texas representative, Triple D, never throw away, never throw to the side. You understand me? This is what we do over here. Here with Ack Reacher to talk about some of the worst rappers alive, in our opinion. Now, again, like Ack said, though, don't think that we judging these people on who they are. We just talking about their talent in the game. We ain't talking about these people are horrible folks. We ain't saying these people ain't shit people. We ain't saying none of that. So don't get it misconstrued. We just talking about what we like to bang in our take deck opposed to other folks. That's it.
And we appreciate the breakdown. And before we get into your list, Big Ro, do we have something tonight? Are we judging anything tonight?
This evening, no, we are not going to be doing any judging tonight. This evening, we're gonna resume that for next week. Just due to the holiday and everything else going on. So we're gonna resume on the road to see him next week. So stay tuned, stay ready. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be live.
Okay. Let me shout out my peoples that's in the building. Macadocious Mac of the South on the check-in. Thank you for checking in, champ. Of course, my New York brother, main boxing biker on the check-in. Salute to my Rhode Island brother. See, we got him in all states, Big Ro. You ain't even know I rode like that.
Hey man, I would never doubt it though. I would never doubt it though. Man. You a heavy hitter, man. So I figured you had, I figured you had some pole. You feel me?
Salute, man. Yeah, let's get into it. This is gonna be a fun topic, man. We're gonna have some fun for a little bit. Okay, so we about to pull up Big Ro's list.
Yes, sir.
Again, his isn't in any order. When we pull up mine, it will be in the order. Big Ro, let's start from the bottom.
Let's go.
Which, like all of us do. Let's start from the bottom. At number 6, even though this isn't particularly in number 6, but you got Birdman on the list.
Yes, sir.
Now, explain to us on why you feel our Magnolia, salute to my brother Cadillac Red out there somewhere, why our Magnolia brother is on the list.
Now, let me tell you something about Birdman. Like, the whole persona of Birdman is being personified from a lot of other things. And Birdman, as far as talent, he don't really have any. You know, he's definitely one of those rappers that Lil Wayne kind of took and polished and made what he is. You know, Lil Wayne wrote a lot of his verses, a lot of his stuff, gave him a lot of his talent. Birdman is just kind of like another P. Diddy that was always in the videos, and you know what I'm saying? And if he did write any of his stuff, even the stuff that was written for him, like it just wasn't believable behind it. You know what I mean? Like a lot of the stuff was just kind of to me. Like it was he never had no conviction behind it. You know, he was just kind of the rich nigga, you know, pulling the strings in the background, but I'm gonna stand here and look like I'm doing something type shit. You feel me? So that's why Birdman.
So you ain't believe the brrr, what happened to that boy? Brrr, what happened to that boy? We didn't believe that. We didn't believe that.
Nah, man, there was no conviction behind Birdman, man. I have no feeling of soul or musical talent. You know, it just seems like a lot of regurgitated shit. That's what it seems like to me. You feel me? So that's where I stand on Birdman.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. You could keep.
No. Yeah, I was just saying. Yeah, Birdman is he does a lot of regurgitation. That's all it is. It's not talent. It's just whatever's given to him. He just repeats like a parrot. You feel me? So that's why Birdman made the list.
Y'all hear that? That's why Birdman made the list. Salute to my brother Jay Steels on the check-in. Yeah, man. Me personally, Birdman is somewhere on my list. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry, Red. Don't do me like that, Red. He's like, actually, Red, you may actually be a little disappointed. 2 Magnolia boys. See, he actually granted you mercy. 2 Magnolia boys made my list. So you gonna really be mad at me, Red. You gonna really be mad at me, Red. He granted you mercy. 2 Magnolia boys made my list. I can't cap. I gotta be real about everything.
You heard me.
Birdman, I gotta keep it real. He had not that he was a good artist and you could tell everybody wrote the joint, but he would have a couple joints. Maybe it was the beat. It's like Jeezy used to say when I was a kid, I'd rather listen to your instrumentals, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It might have been that. It could have been Manny Fresh, but he had a couple joints I could vibe to. But he did make my list, so I can't be a hypocrite. I think his lyrical ability was bad, so I'm gonna agree with you on that.
Definitely trash. And again, there was a few songs that I listened to, of course, too, man, of that era, the Big Timers and all that shit. Like I'm not saying that part of some groups that didn't do some shit. What I'm saying is him, in particularly as an artist, as Birdman, that boy trash to me. That's why they call him Birdman. He a parrot. You feel me? He just repeats everything that's told to him.
Yes, sir. TWR, my boy Steels. It's funny. It's funny. I'm gonna just say that's funny.
Yeah, okay.
And I believe that at that. I believe that at that. That's all I'm gonna say, Steels. I believe that at that.
But I have to agree with Steels. I have to agree with Steels on that. Silk is another one, but I wasn't even paying him no mind, to be true with you. But yeah, Silk wasn't talented either.
I'm just gonna say it's funny that he brought him up. You'll see why in a little bit. It's just funny that he brought him up, in my opinion, though. I guess great minds really do think alike. Let's go to number 5. Let's go to Young Thug.
Okay. Young Thug. And look, it has nothing to do with wearing the dresses. I don't care what a boy wears.
I actually got the picture with the dress.
Exactly. And I don't care what a boy wear, man. I don't, because that shit's been going on since Persian times. You know what I'm saying? So whatever. Andre 3000, one of my favorite artists on the planet, wore weird shit all the time. So I don't judge nobody for what they wear. But I'm gonna be true. Young Thug started that trend of a different kind of mumble rap, where literally is almost like there was times in his songs where he literally just didn't say shit at all and just stringed a whole bunch of harmonies and all together and called the music. And that was kind of like the start for me of people not having to be lyrical, you know what I'm saying? And another person on this list was way before him that did it, but like of the new age, Young Thug brought in, and again, I myself, I couldn't connect to his music either. For me, I just couldn't. There was a lot of things that he was talking about that I just couldn't connect with either. But when it came down to lyricism, he started doing that, a lot. There was a lot of songs, bro, where I didn't understand a single word. You feel me? Like I didn't understand a single word through half of the song.
You understand nothing?
Nothing. Like I'm from the South, man. Like, you hear me? Like I understand these accents, and I don't know what he said. I understood Lil Uzi Vert. I understood Lil Uzi Vert more than I understood him. You understand me? So that's why Young Thug made my list.
Crazy Man, Chunky. I think you meant Chief Keef. Chief Keef. He said, "What the man? You tripping?" He gotta be from Chicago. He gotta be only a South. Pacifically, that's like somebody talk about Gilly the Kid and somebody coming in here defending Gilly the Kid. I know you from North Philly. You're not from South. You're not from North. You from North Philly. You gotta be from North Philly.
And let me chime in on the Chief Keef again. I never, not one time, there wasn't one Chief Keef song that moved me. And he was another mumble rapper where there was half the time I couldn't understand what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? He was offbeat to me. You know what I mean? And it was his own style. I'm not saying this just wasn't for me.
You know what, Big Bro? Don't go too in on it because he's on your list. So I don't want you to lose, because I'm going to have to come to you again about him. So I don't want you to get on that. I just, to cut you off, bro. Yeah, only because he's on your list, and I don't want you to take all your talking points away about Chief Keef, because you still on Young Thug.
Oh yeah, and see I seen the comment that somebody just made about Young Thug, that lyric that he says, "I'm gonna be real. Look, man. Again, that's like me caring about the LGBT community. Like, I'm not part of that community, but I have nothing against them. You know what I'm saying? They're their own people. They can do whatever they want. So whatever Young Thug wants to say in his songs, again, it does not connect to me. Like when he said something about, there was a lyric that I was just listening. Somebody was just quoting a Young Thug lyric, and it said something about wearing a dress, so he has to keep his thing cocked or something like that. And I'm gonna be true, that doesn't resonate with me. Like, I didn't come from that era. I didn't come from that time. That's not something that I'm into. So Yeah, the lyrics too. You know what I mean? On a scale, but not on a scale of
What
like.
about all right? So what about Young Thug as far as his hook game? Do you think it does? You think he does anything well? Do you think he can make a good chorus, a good hook?
No.
Anything?
I'm real. He does what he does extremely well. That's why he's so successful. I'm not hating on how well he does it. It just ain't for me. And I just think in a fashion sense, it just gave a lot of people that didn't have a lot of talent a path. And that's great too. Whatever it takes for people to feed their families. You know what I'm saying? But Young Thug, yeah, he's got these hooks. He's got the auto tune down. He got that. Again, he does what he does very well. It just wasn't for me. To me, I don't think he's a great lyricist. I don't think he's a standout artist. I don't think he's anything to write home about. Is what I'm saying.
I agree. I think he harmonized well on the track and stuff like that. You know, I mean, sometimes it goes with the beat, but that don't mean you can make an all around good song or you solid lyrically, because that's kind of the basis of what we talking about. Right. But like you said, what he does in his particular range, I would say he do well. You're right about that. Let me just shout out Tay Tay. Salute to the Queen of Strong Island, Tay Tay Brown, my New York sister. Yeah, go ahead, Big Ro. I'm sorry, you just finishing up a point.
No, with Thug, like I said, that's his particular brand and his particular range. He do well for himself. You know what I'm saying? I have nothing against it. But what I'm saying is, like, if we're talking about timeless music and talented artists that I'm going to remember.
Okay.
You know what I'm
You got to bang the gavel. He would have to bang the gavel, ladies and gentlemen.
I have to.
Basically. He said Young Thug's. Well, my fault. Before I even get to that, Crazy Man Chunky said, nah, man, I'm from Austin, Texas. I'm just making sure, because I only expected somebody from Chicago to really defend Chief Keef hard like that.
Yeah, hey, and that's surprising. Hey, bro,
I'm not mad at them. Because I'll be defending my bro Dave East. So,
and look, I love Dave East. I think Dave East is talented. But my thing is like that's dope, man. You hear me? I'm from Denton out that way, so I get it. You know what I'm saying? There's artists that I defend too that ain't from the state.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And I'm not upset with you at all. That's definitely your opinion. That's dope that you stand on that. You hear me?
He said, Young Thug said he blowing them. All right, see, Babe Boxing Mike, you were supposed to put pause only because you from New York. Only a New York person could get away with saying pause. You know what I mean? It's just embedded in us. But you know you were supposed to say and I know, and I'm aware that he was saying that, Babe Boxing Mike. I never liked that he referred to it as that. And I already know you getting at him, you know what I mean, for saying that by the way you put it. But I know what you're saying, bro. And
get it.
Yeah. Like that dude, yeah. Anyway, let's go to Soulja Boy. Tell him, and I put the throwback Soulja Boy pic with the glasses, with the Laffy Taffy, with the Laffy. He said, "Boy, all right, I was just making sure, Babe Boxing Biker, my bad, yeah, because I know you ain't. I know we would never have thought of no shit like that.
Nah, man.
Yeah, but yeah, this the Laffy Taffy glasses on, champ. Yeah, this ringtone rap era. All right, so why Soulja Boy make your list? Explain to the people why.
Real, that boy was not lyrical. He was a ringtone artist, and at the end of the day, dog, he was a dance hall boy. Like his whole thing was creating the steps. That's not lyrical. You know what I'm saying? I respect Soulja Boy for changing the game. He changed the game for sure. He did, and I will never take that away from him. That boy made a wave. He was the TikTok before TikTok.
Yeah. The boy went platinum off of ringtones. I never seen that in my life. I don't think I'll ever see that again.
And he straight up was TikTok before TikTok at the time. Like anything that he was doing, everybody was following and trying to imitate and throwing up on MySpace. You remember all that old shit? You know what I'm saying?
Yes. I remember. I was a kid. I remember it very well. Very well.
That's what I'm saying. And I was in high school, you feel me, when that shit hit. So it's like, for me, you know, Soulja Boy was never like a talented rapper by any means. Like even now, like if you listen to him, like he just talks a lot of bullshit because that's all he's got to say. You know what I'm saying? Because he really ain't been through nothing, and he's been rich too long. You know what I'm saying? He just talking shit. You know, we've seen all the videos, and he's getting punked and this, that, the third, and it's just like, you know, a lot of these young niggas try to portray something they ain't, and you know, I just have to not mind that because again, you gonna live how you live. But as a lyricist, though, nah, man, he ain't talented at all. He just created a niche.
Salute to my brother L Dub on the check-in. Oh, L Dub, Monty Brown better not hear you saying that. Murphy Lee. He went hard on what the hook gonna be. What? You crazy, L Dub.
Hey, I'm gonna be real.
Murphy Lee went hard on that. And Welcome to Atlanta remix where they did all the states. You crazy, Murphy Lee.
Murphy was pretty hard. I'm pretty surprised.
Murphy Lee went hard, bro. I'm defending my St. Louis brothers, and I appreciate my St. Louis brother. I appreciate him for giving me a great childhood and wearing my throwbacks backwards. I appreciate it.
I'm gonna be real. Murphy Lee was the most talented out of the whole St. Lunatics crew.
Yo, man. Bro, he went hard on what the hook gonna be. He went hard, bro. I used to always run his verse back.
Yeah, he was underrated. He went hard on everything he did. You feel me? I never felt like Murphy Lee was behind the times. I mean, that's your opinion, but again, for me, you know, as and I'm not trying to like pull no trump cards because I'm about to be like me as a rapper. But
I ain't gonna front. You should get on that shit. What the hook is gonna be?
Like, I fuck with Murphy,
that beat was hard.
And he was creative.
Yes. Oh, yeah. But back to Soulja Boy real quick. Salute to my bro L Dub on the check-in. That was funny. He threw Murphy Lee in there. Soulja Boy, like I said, we probably ain't gonna see that again. All right, let's go to Chief Keef. Salute to Chicago. Salute to the south side of Chicago.
And again,
I'm gonna say this before you go. Let me just say this, Big Bro. Regardless of what anybody feel about Chief Keef, the man created his own sound.
100%.
The man, was there Chicago drill music before him? Because I don't think so. Him and Young Chop.
Yeah.
Salute to the brothers on the south side of Chicago. That's what I'm talking about when it comes to creativity. That's the positive that I got. But you could spill on the negative part.
Again, let me reiterate that positive part. Chief Keef created his own lane. Again, like I said previously, for anybody try to get on my case about not having no respect for people, hold on, pump brakes. Like I said, any way that a man can feed his family and do what he wants to do, doing it, I salute. I don't care. That's up to you. I'm not a judge of that. But Chief Keef, again, that style of music to me, you know what I'm saying, is not it. It just wasn't it for me. I didn't really understand it. It never gave me no movement. It didn't give me no soul. You hear me? Like, I just didn't feel Chief Keef like that. I never have. No disrespect to him, because you know what? There's people who don't like my music. You understand me? And I have no beef with that or no quarrel with that, man. I'm just not for your ear. And at the end of the day, Okay, see you.
Oh my God, brothers and sisters, my bro, Big Ro got cut off. Brothers and sisters, Big Ro got cut off. But like I said with Chief Keef, I can't take nothing away from Chief Keef. I gotta give him the sound, but as far as lyrical ability, if we talking about that, I gotta agree with Big Ro. We're putting him on his list. He may not be this high up.
Yeah.
You know, this ain't in no order. Mine is in order. Right. I just want y'all to know. We just for the people that came in late and that's popping in and out.
And again, like I was saying,
go ahead, Big Bro. Hold it down. I gotta use the bathroom real quick. Go ahead.
I got you. So what I was saying is, I like that comment you said too. You said the pill pop of Chief Keef. Yeah, man. Look, that was your era. You feel me? I was never into that. That was never a thing for me personally. So it wasn't something that I grasped onto. You feel me? So I never got into Chief Keef. There was never a day in my life where I sat down and listened to a full Chief Keef song by choice. I never even looked for Chief Keef. I never even, you know what I mean? I just never thought about it. The only time I heard about him is when, you know, certain things popped up about him. He don't stand out to me in that way, except for creating his own lane and putting Chicago on the map like he did, but it just wasn't my style of music. Respect the hell out of him, like I said before. You hear me? Like big time respect that the hell out of Chief Keef. I have no issue with that boy. But he doesn't appeal to me. You know what I'm saying? That shit, there's rappers of my era that didn't appeal to me. So at the end of the day, it's no disrespect to him. It's just he was just one rapper again that I'm not gonna remember in the next few years.
I ain't gonna lie, like I said, one positive I could give Chief Keef, if anything, I do gotta give him the sound. Like him and Young Chop, both of them, like I said, from the south side of Chicago. And I gotta even admit, it kind of fascinated us at the time because we never really got to see how Chicago dudes really lived outside of like Common and Twista, and who, you know, also vouched for Chief Keef, him being from the south side too. You know what I mean? I remember seeing him do a video and I was like, I'm glad that he was with one of his old heads and shit like that. And he paid homage and shit like that. I remember who I think is the best Chicago rapper is between him and Common, Twista and Common. I personally like Twista.
You know, that's dope to say that. And I'm gonna be real. There was one cat that died early named Young Pappy. And that boy, I'm gonna be real. That boy was hard to me. I like Young Pappy.
Matter of fact, they bring him up. I'm glad that you said that. Like before Rondo number 9 went to jail, another Chicago brother, he actually brought that up. Like he used it actually before your Dallas brother TK. Because TK used it. I'm a shooter like Young Pappy.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, dog, I'm gonna tell you, Young Pappy hard. Like I loved his music, man, but he was one of them. You know, unfortunately, when we say this like that, he lived what he talked about, and you know, you live by the gun, you die by the gun. You feel me? And that's just that life went. But it's like. And again, what I mean by that too, people, is like there should be limited talking. You hear me? Like, because at the end of the day, a lot of these rappers that do that, it's a form of dry snitching in a way, right? Because at the end of you give away too much.
I mean, they got police specifically. Yeah. They got really have hip hop. I didn't used to believe it in high school about the hip hop police, but that shit is like, real.
All my stuff in my videos are props, right? And it's like you gotta understand something. It's just a true situation, and a lot of these people don't pay attention to what they're doing. So it's like it is what it is. But he was a great artist, and I think he would have and could have really put on for the city in a way. But like I said, he got caught up. So it's just an unfortunate event.
We got somebody like that in New York, Big L. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I actually brought him up and I was like, I wonder what would have happened for my brother Lamont. I wonder, like, if he would have, because everybody, I know 2 rappers that bit his style and ran with it. You know what I'm saying? I felt like when he passed, and they came a little bit after. Eminem is one of them. I watched the video when I was a kid, and they like compared like how Eminem do that little stutter flow, like how Big L would do. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, and, you know. Let me get in this chat real quick. I'm missing a couple people, because we going in right now. Hype, I see you. I don't agree with my Virginia. Why are you trying to throw my Virginia brother in there? Why are you trying to throw Magoo? Magoo went fucking hard on that shit with Missy, Tim, and that was some real Virginia shit. What's his name? And my girl Aaliyah. That we gon' show you how we party. He said, I'm mixed with Indian. My race should be mutt. What? You better go listen to that. Magoo went hard, bro. Don't do that to my Virginia brothers. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hype. I disagree. Clarence McLean, my Bronx brother in the building. Salute to my Bronx brother in the building. Salute to all my real Bronx dudes, man.
You know man.
On the check-in.
Hey, shout out to all my Staten Island goons too, man.
Oh, we got them. We got them too. Shout out to my bro ARP. Actually, he is a real Staten Island representative that do the battle raps on Rare Breed. Salute to him, big time, man. He always show love to the LDBC, all of that. So him and Lawrence RBE. So salute to them brothers over there.
Definitely, man. Salute to Hellfire. Salute to my partner Tyrone Fisher, man. You already know what it is. You know what time it is when we talk about that on that side, man. But real talk, bro. Like it's fun. It's funny because I used to be in New York a lot, bro, and it's like I need to get back out there and go see.
Oh, man. Listen, bro. Listen. I'm like I said, I'm just working on everything. September. That's when the magic is supposed to happen. I'm gonna just let you know. September, that is when the magic is supposed to happen.
Well, we gonna have some things put together by then, boys. I ain't worried.
Yes, sir. Dude. Yes, sir. Okay, let's go to your second because we still got to get to my list.
Yeah,
we gotta get and salute to Trill Will. Salute to Trill Will coming through on the check-in. Salute to my brother Trill Will. Iggy Azalea, a woman made the list, ladies and gentlemen. Iggy, I ain't gonna lie, I gotta keep it real with you, Big Ro. I did like that shit with T.I. Don't shoot me, y'all. Ain't no mediocre. Ain't no me. I like maybe because of T.I. He had like a verse on it that I liked, but I'm guilty of that, man. I'm guilty. Yeah. You be mad at me, Big Ro. I didn't say I liked her verse. And right. I know T.I. wrote a quarter of the song.
I mean, more
or at least half. Probably half. Probably all of it. You might be right.
Most of it, but the ending part when she probably did some feminine thing. But so, like, let me tell you something. Now, that was like an abomination because it was like, look, and I'm just being trill with you, heard me? Like, and it's not even about, again, it's not about white or black. That's not what I'm saying. You understand me? It's not about the whole race thing. It has nothing to do with it because I respect Eminem, man. I'm going to be trill with you. People can hate me for it all they want, but I think he's still one of the most talented MCs that ever hit the stage. So So say what you want to say about it, but I'm saying one. I'm not saying the most. I said one. One of one.
Yes, yes.
But when it comes down to Iggy Azalea, man, that was an abomination. That was like trying too hard to make something that she wasn't. You hear me?
So she would have been the bottom on your list for women in this era, like Nicki and Cardi.
Oh, no. I mean, she was at the bottom of her era when there wasn't many.
Damn.
Don't even put her with these new women. These
Ain't
women
she from Australia?
Yeah, but these
yeah. You a Cambosis nigga on top of that. Oh, okay. I don't feel that bad. I forgot she's from Australia. Oh yeah.
And it was like they tried hard to make her something she wasn't, in my opinion. And you couldn't even compare her to, man, Cardi B would eat her alive. Like I couldn't even, and I'm not even that huge of a fan of Cardi.
Easy work for Cardi. Easy for my Bronx sister. Easy work.
You want to know who I think would eat her alive? And this is crazy to say. You ready for this?
Who?
Chanel West Coast would eat Iggy Azalea alive, dog. That's a fact. Chanel West Coast got better bars.
Yeah. She probably, You know what? I wouldn't even take that bet. I wouldn't even go against her in that bet.
Nah, look, dog. I listened to Chanel West Coast one day. I was getting high and I was sipping a little bit, and the Chanel came on. I was like, God damn! I said, who is this? And I looked at the thing and I had no idea it was the giggly ass girl from goddamn Rob Dyrdek show, Ridiculous. And I'm like, yo, this is crazy. And I had to listen to like 5 more songs. I had to. I had to. So yeah, she would whoop her ass. Even Krayshawn from Oakland would whoop Iggy Azalea's ass. So we ain't even gonna play. Well,
what's the other one from Oakland? Was it Sweetie?
Yeah, Sweetie dope. I like Sweetie.
Yeah. I like Sweetie too. I like her too. Oh. Yeah. Bay Area, yeah. They've been producing lately when it can't come to the women. I can't front. They ain't just been sitting around fiddling their thumbs, man. I mean, we always got a chick that can rap in New York. It's just we're gonna have one in every generation.
Generation. I don't think you've ever heard. You know what I need you to go do today? I
gotta do homework.
Yeah, because you said, look, I need you to go listen to Pick 6 Woman's Remix Dallas. And listen to some Dallas females for me, my dog. And when you hear this song, I need you to call me after you listen to this song. I need you to write that down. Pick 6. Dallas.
You said you said Pick 6 Dallas.
Yeah, Pick 6 Dallas Women's Remix.
Pick 6 Dallas Women's Remix. I can remember. And if I don't, I will definitely just please remind me before the show ends. I'll be boxing. You know what I mean? They messing up the short term.
I'm going to send you the link.
Send me the link. Send me the link. Let's get to your number. All right, this is the one that I got to come to. I did not expect a Texas rapper. I don't care if they was from, I know you a Dallas guy. I did not expect even a Houston brother to be able. I'm going to keep it real with you. You know what song I like? Outside of tipping on 4/4s, I like flossing. I don't care what y'all say. I stay flossing in that candy paint. I love that track. That beat is hard. That beat go hard. Maybe it's the beat. He wasn't saying nothing. I ain't gonna lie. You right, big bro. He wasn't saying nothing. But in defense, it was creative. He had a lot of creativity. I remember that album. I was in school. I remember that album.
It was a lot of repetitiveness. It was not creativity. And that's why I had to put him on the list. Because here's the thing you got to understand. As a Texas nigga and as a studier of Texas hip hop,
yes,
sir. You know how many niggas deserved to be where Mike Jones was that were way harder than him in Houston that actually had shit to say? Like Mike Jones repeated his phone number 52 times in a song, and then in between would just put some filler shit in. Like he wasn't a lyricist, you know what I'm saying? It was just a lot of. He was the beginning of that repetitiveness working every time, and then he talked about the same. It was the same exact thing in just a different small format. That's it. And that's what ran him dry, because that's why he didn't last long. But there were so many more Houston artists that don't get credit that lyrically are. I mean, Charlie Boy himself, he only got credit for that one song, really. On my mama, on my hood. Yo, Charlie Boy go hard, dog. And you only heard that one track. And he deserved way more credit than that situation. So again, like I said, Mike Jones just kind of put on that repetitiveness for me. Like I came from a time in my life, you know, Scarface is my favorite rapper. You heard me? Like top of the line. Like that's the person that I grew up on, that I listened to. So lyricism, truth, conviction, that thing matters to me. You heard me? And I grew up freestyling. I didn't grow up hitting pen to paper first. I grew up freestyling. So I had to keep my soul in it. So when people don't have that conviction and those types of things for me, and you can just tell what they're doing it for, it is what it is, but I just don't, you know, it ain't nothing I can follow on.
Like I said, I lyric ability wise, I'm like I said, I might have to agree with the brother. I did kind of like his verse in Tipping on 4-4s. I'm not gonna lie, I felt like he kind of went hard a little bit. I felt like he kind of flowed on that shit. I felt like he flowed on that.
I'm not telling you bang no Mike Jones. I banged some Mike Jones. I'm from Texas. I banged Tipping on 4-4s. I banged all the
hype, you messing up. The Mac signal. Somebody about to put up the Mac signal. You are not allowed to say Paul Wall is whack, because Stay Ready will come for you.
Listen.
Delete that comment.
And number two,
somebody did that before when I first started YouTube with Mac, and it wasn't good. Look,
I'm not even gonna go in, because I'm gonna let you go into your list real quick, dog. Because I'm not even gonna go into that situation right now. That's what I'm not gonna do.
Oh, and Mac, look at that. The Mac signal was up. Stay ready, right? Okay.
Oh, bro.
I told you, bro. I learned that shit, and I liked it. Paul Wall. I liked it. Paul. I liked it sitting. I like sitting sideways, and I liked it. Oh, girl. That was me and my little booze joint. Our ringtones when we was in high school. I'm gonna keep it real.
Stay ready to get him, because Paul Wall, the business, man. I'm with it. But hey, get to your list, man, because we could go in about Paul Wall.
Yeah, we could go about it. I trust me. Mac did a whole live and schooled me on Paul Wall, Texas. It was him, 503, and legendary Top Cat. I think I know a little bit something about Houston, Texas. A little bit about Dallas. I know about Oak Cliff and all of that. In Dallas, I'm gonna get more familiar, but I had no choice but to know about Houston because of my boys. It was out of my hand. It was out of my control. So I was glad that I actually liked it, Paul Wall, because I didn't want to hear Mac's mouth. Like Mac, when somebody said something about Paul Wall that one time in Mac comment section, Mac was explaining why and everything.
But Mac right. So that's what I'm saying. Like I agree with Mac. So I'm not even gonna stifle any of his comments that he gonna say back, because Paul Wall go hard. He lyrical. He a genius. He.
I thought he was smart. I thought he was smart too. I agree.
Listen to the words he uses. He ain't no dummy. And it's like at the same time he make it work in a way that nobody touching Paul Wall in his lane. Paul Wall definitely created a lane in Houston, Texas, and I salute that, man. Point blank, period. So that's it. I think where'd Ag go? Ag, you there?
Yo, my bad, y'all. My bad. Big Ro, where you at? Where you at, Big Ro? He probably thought it was my shit. I mean, his shit. Where you at, Big Ro? Well, Big Ro, when you ready, come back. Big Ro, when you ready, come back. Mac, I knew you was gonna say something about Paul Wall. I knew it. I knew it, man. I knew it, man. I was like, man. Yeah, hype. Yeah, but see, but I like that because it's different opinions. You see how Mac feels that way about Paul Wall. Hype may not. That's what I like about this discussion. That's what I like about this discussion. Damn, man. Oh, shit, man. I feel bad, man. Let me go over my list because I wanted Big Ro to comment. I wanted Big Ro to comment on my list and see what he think. If he's still out there, Big Ro. If you're still out there, Big Ro, come back. Come back. Come back. I don't know. My joint froze up real quick. It wasn't my internet. I don't know. It just froze up on me real quick. But yeah. So for my number six, I got Tone Loc. I know people gonna be like, what you know, bro? Tone Loc, and it's messed up because when I actually researched Tone Loc a little bit more, I just knew the songs. I knew that we had the same first name, but that man birthday 2 days after mine. That's the parallel about that. I forgot about Little B. Little B, dang, that's a good point, Steels. That is a great point. That is a great point. I completely forgot about Little B. Little B should have been on there. Damn. Oh, well, that's how you know he ain't do nothing. That's how you know he ain't do nothing. But yeah, I got Tone Loc on there. I remember one time my bro, salute to the bro, 7-8, he was talking about like whack rappers. This is like a year or so ago. And I brought up Tone Loc, and he agreed that Tone Loc was whack. I always look at Tone, I don't know. I thought Tone Loc was whack, man. I try to be fair about it. I try to get somebody from like the old school and the new school, just so that it could be balanced and it could be fair. I ain't gonna fry. I didn't like Tone Loc. I ain't gonna ride. Tone Loc, it's just messed up that me and him got that much in common, and I had to put him on the list. Why? He just stood out to me. Tay said, really? Yes, I had to put Tone Loc on the list. I have to, man. He like the wackest West Coast rapper to me, man. Who's wacker than him from the West Coast? Who is wacker than him from the West Coast? Yeah, I'm sorry. I got a Tone Loc at my number 6. Tone Loc at my number 6. I think them songs made me cry as a baby. They probably kept me up at night. Big Sean. Now, he had a couple beats my Detroit brother made that I could vibe to, but ultimately, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really jack Big Sean. And there ain't too many whack rappers from Detroit like that. Even the battle rappers ain't whack. So I'm kind of a little bit surprised at that. Yeah, I didn't like Big Sean. Didn't like Big Sean at all. Wasn't a big fan. I think there was only one track I could even dance to, and that was that Guap track. And that's really because of the instrumental. That's me being completely honest. That was solely because of the beat. Solely because of the beat. Tay say you should have had Bubba Sparks in it. You know what? Tay? I forgot about Bubba Sparks. That was a good one. Gotta give you credit for that one, Tay. I gotta give credit for the Bubba Sparks, and I gotta give credit to Steels for Little B. Two people that probably should have been on the list that probably didn't really matter. I'm talking maybe I probably based it off people that made an impact, but I still thought it was whack. Yeah, so I'm sorry, Big Sean. I'm sorry to my Detroit brother, man. Oh God. That's what he probably would have been saying to me. He'd have been like, oh God. I'm on the list. Oh God. Soulja Boy came in at my number 4. Soulja Boy came in at my number 4. The only reason I gave Soulja Boy a tad bit of credit is because he produced a lot of his own stuff. Oh shit, I forgot. Damn, there was a lot of more new school dudes than old school dudes now that I think about it. See, my ass trying to be fair. Because Marcus Bell brought up somebody good. Kodak Black, yeah. He was important enough to make the list. Salute to my Florida people out there. He said Big Sean is worse than 6ix9ine. He definitely is seen and unseen. Definitely. And that's not because I'm from New York. Why I'm saying that. Definitely. At least, even though before Tekashi was a snitch, don't let none of the old heads fool you. They liked the beats. They may have not liked what he was saying, but the instrumentals was hard. Like he had like an Onyx sound. They always said that. They brought that up. A lot of old heads brought that up. A lot of us young brothers, we know about Onyx, but we didn't pay attention to that. D-Lo 44 salute on the check-in. Marcus Bell salute on the check-in. Seen and unseen. He said Kodak can rap, though. A living legend? You think so? Kodak Black, he, again, I can't sit here in front and say that he don't got no good beats. His beat selection is great. He just ain't saying nothing. But yeah, Soulja Boy, I gave him a little bit of leeway because he actually produced and got on his records. And I respect when you're able to do both because that's not easy. And like I said, even though my brother Big Ro ain't with us, salute to him for coming through. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get through my list and I'm gonna end it. So at my number 3, I got Birdman. I gotta go with Wham, Brian, Stunner. What Gilly said, when the last time you been to a Super Sunday? When the last time you been to a second line? I'm sorry, I said it right this time, Red. Not a front line, a second line. I'm sorry, Red. I ain't from nowhere. Big Row.
What's happening, man?
That my four cut out on me. But just real quick, summarize real quick. My number 6 was Tone Loc. I'm sorry, and I feel bad again because we got the same first name, and the man's birthday is 2 days after mine. I did not know that until we created this list, but he just stands out to me because I think I was born on a Saturday. I think I was crying. I probably was crying hearing his music because all my peoples actually liked him, but I didn't. I thought he was terrible. But salute to my Los Angeles brother anyway. Then I had Big Sean at my number 5. I had Soulja Boy at my number 4. And now I'm up to my number 3, which is Birdman.
Okay. We both had Birdman on the list.
Yes. Birdman, like I said, although he had tracks, and I'm not going to stay on him for too long, he had tracks that I could vibe with and vibe to. Ultimately, I got to bang the gavel. I feel like that was more so Mannie Fresh.
Yeah.
Thought that was Mannie Fresh. You know, and sometimes Wayne that made me vibe on certain tracks. So I'm gonna go with Birdman because he's like the assist man. He's always like Diddy. He's ultimately the assist man. But I think Diddy was a little bit better than him.
Oh yeah.
I guess that's a little bit of bias, but I think Diddy was.
I agree. I agree. Diddy did it right. Birdman was just kind of stale with it. I don't know. I don't know what he was doing.
Okay, so that was my number 3. My number 2. Yo, Steels. Now I gotta snap. Now I gotta enter my Warriors madness like Mac did for my New York brother. I disagree.
Oh.
I disagree wholeheartedly with my Southside brother. Disagree. You better listen to some Tony Yayo. We sling weed, crack, dope mixed with opium, wild fed sweep the block like a custodian. What? He said, remember back then when I slinged on the corner, I had the sheepskin, my girl had the leather bomber. I ain't even from that time of the sheepskins. You know what I mean? You gotta be an OG. You know what I'm saying? You heard him. You better go pay attention to that. I ain't never had a sheepskin. That's a generation before me. But they told me about him. I know about him. Said Tony Yayo. He said Tony. I ain't even bringing that up again. Now I had a Mac moment. All right, Mac, you it's fair game because I had a moment real quick. You did it with your Houston brother. I did it with my New York brother.
Come on, man.
I had a moment real quick. I disagree, Steels. Disagree.
Oh, man.
He said he need to take back Big Sean. No, I ain't taking back Big Sean. Hell no. Mac even agreed with that one. Hell no. I told you there was literally only one track I vibed to, and that was the Guap track. And I really believe that was because of the beat. And I know why you doing that. Because of your Detroit roots on Mom Duke's side. So I understand why you trying to say take Big Sean back. That's the same way I feel about Tony Yayo. Do not deserve to be on this list. There's no way in hell Tony Yayo deserved to be on this list. Somebody would have to really break that down to me intelligently on why Tony Yayo would be killing Banks in the Hot 97 freestyle and shit. And if Brent Banks was the mixtape artist of the year at that time when they first dropped. I remember that.
Yayo was hard. I like Yayo. So
you're not gonna sit here and tell me my New York brother ain't go win. The man bought up sheepskins. I ain't hear that since my oldest brother, Jose. Real shit. Peace be upon him. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk, man. Sheepskins? Come on, man. I'm done. What Big Sean know about sheepskins? Nothing. He don't even know how to make a good song.
Wow.
Come on. Don't act like you wasn't vibing still. I don't love hoes. You sharing them. What? Everybody was vibing to that. Stop it. And all of them went platinum. And all of them wasn't even as good as 50.
Man, I don't think when I say like, and this is Trill talk, you can ask anybody around me. I listen to so much underground trap music and know artists that a lot of people don't know about. That like mainstream ain't even a thing to me no more, and hasn't been for years. You feel me? Because I'm connected to a lot of the underground, so I be filtering and listening to music that don't really be getting no play above water. You feel me?
Yeah. Nah, I hear you.
So that's why
I hear you. Keep your ear to the street. Keep your ear to the street.
Yeah, like when it comes to these Big Seans and all that stuff, man, I'm gonna be real. Like I don't remember or really recall listening to any of their hits really, because I wasn't on that wavelength of music. I wasn't really doing the mainstream thing. You feel me?
You know, in boxing gyms, brother, we just play anything just so that we could jump rope and have a rhythm to it. So sometimes, you know, it'll be somebody playing some early 2000 joint. Sometimes it'll be some joint playing mid 2000. Sometimes even young dudes will bring it even early to the 90s. You know, in my gym is kind of really the mood.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you might hear a little bit of everything in my gym. And it's normally like that in boxing gyms. So that's probably why I was able to hear of. Not that I was looking for them, but it just happened.
No, but they were just there. Right.
Yeah. But let me get to my number 2. Sorry again, another one of my Magnolia brothers. Silk the Shocker, yes, he did make my list. Yes, he did. Actually, I think I got more old heads on here. I feel bad. I got more old heads on here than younger dudes. Now that I think about it, I didn't really pay attention. Silk the Shocker, man. I thought he was the worst one in No Limit. Point blank and period. I'm not trying to argue with nobody about it. You know what I mean? That's just how I feel. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I like to see murder better. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, I just wasn't really a big fan. I did like him in some of the movies, though. No,
I have to agree with you.
I'm laughing what Max said. Okay. I'm sorry, Mac. I'm sorry, Mac. I automatically associated him. Shoot, but they say that a few of them ain't really from there. They said Birdman. He said they said Birdman from Saratoga and Harada, something like that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, me personally, I just didn't like Silk the Shocker. And my number one was Vanilla Ice. I thought Vanilla Ice definitely deserved to be there. He's somewhere up there, number 1, number 2, number 3. It don't matter what order you put it. He's somewhere up there. My fault. Is he a Texas brother? Maybe somebody from Texas did make it. I'm sorry. Is he Ain't he originally from Texas?
Yeah,
I feel bad. I feel bad.
So it's Post Malone. I don't
bad.
care. Like, I'm not a Post Malone fan either.
I ain't gonna lie, but see, Post Malone again. He got some joints I can vibe to. I do think he's a culture vulture.
Yeah, for sure. But dog, he started out in Daisy Dukes and 70s headbands, bro. That's how he started in music. And then all of a sudden,
he from Dallas? Oh, damn.
Yeah.
My fault, Big Ro. I didn't know Vanilla Ice is from Dallas.
Yeah.
Damn, 100%. Big Ro.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Look, bro, like I said, I'm not a Vanilla Ice fan. I never was a fan of him by any means.
Yeah, man. Talib, salute, champ. He said Soulja Boy. He said Soulja Boy is the worst rapper. My fault. Talib said Soulja Boy is the worst rapper ever. But yeah, go ahead. Say you said what was you saying, Post Malone?
Yeah, Post Malone from Dallas too, and I don't like him on that level at all.
Oh, damn. I didn't know he was from Dallas. I didn't know that.
From Dallas too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, he got some joints. Only one. He said Vanilla Ice made, and so it was very appropriate for me to put him there. And he a one-hit wonder. He actually justified him being number one in my mind. But like I said, I noticed about my list, I got more older dudes on there.
Right.
I don't know why that is. Maybe because I feel like the younger dudes that are whack now probably ain't even on the level that they were at.
Right.
That probably could be it. I may have not been paying attention.
That could be
Maybe
a definite.
that is. But it is what it is. But that's me and Big Ro's worst rapper list. And we appreciate all of y'all for coming through. We getting ready to end it off. Dub Nation Sports, salute to you on the check-in. We getting ready to end this thing off. Big Ro, man, get the people your last. Thank you for coming through. This was actually a really good live.
Yeah, this was dope. I had a blast, man.
Let them know what you got coming up.
Hey, shout out to Stay Ready Boxing, man. I just did an interview with him out in Houston, live out there in Greenspoint. So appreciate the love out there, my brother. Shout out to Steels out there at TWR, man, where you can catch the Roller-Seum. We are not doing the Roller-Seum today. We'll be resuming it next week just due to the holiday. And we'll get restarted back on that, man. Plenty of new music coming. Tune into the Roller-Seum for new unreleased music you have never heard before. If you want to find me on social media, it's Big Ro, BIGR.O.W on Instagram, Big Ro HGH on Facebook, all one word. And Big Ro 4 on Twitter, man. All my music is live, Spotify. You can find me on all platforms. Go get that Gristle. It's out, live and direct. And tune in for more to come, man. Appreciate your act. Appreciate everything today. Jab Jamboree. We was throwing some jabs today for sure, and I feel like a few landed. But I appreciate the time, man. Number love, bro. And we definitely gonna do this again.
Yeah. It'll probably be a different list. We'll probably I'll think of another rap list that we can come up with. It'll be another Saturday. I'll probably try to make it. I'll probably hopefully Steels don't go on the next time we do it. And hopefully ain't no boxing on. I like to keep my time at 7, for the boxing talk. But for you, I don't know. Maybe I might have to make it maybe 8-ish at least, 9-ish my time. So I could make sure you get your bearings. Because I know, everybody ain't up crazy early like my crazy ass. You know what I'm saying? But I got you, champ. We'll figure it out. Salute to you. salute to everybody that came through in the chat. Boxing Night Court will take place tomorrow. Cadillac Red and Stay Ready. Stay Ready will be defending his Houston brother, and Cadillac Red will be prosecuting him. More details on that later. You know what I mean? I'm going to put up the post, and salute to the mighty LDBC, the full Berserker clan, and my brother Big Ro. It's your boy Act Reacher. I never steer you wrong, and I'm out.